off of me! Yeah! Wah! Guaranteed every time, ladies and gentlemen, okay? After the laser beam, he's always in the perfect position to fire the crumbling wall. Boom! Oh, crap. Can we do our eventide in time? Blackest Night? Yo, what's going on, guys and gals? Terra Knights, Terra here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we have the Dark Knight armor build and mini guide or something like that, and oh my god, it looks gorgeous. Well, actually, this isn't the Dark Knight armor. This is the Omega armor, but this is my Dark Knight, if you will. The real Dark Knight armor is a little bit bulky for my taste. It doesn't look bad necessarily at all. It's actually pretty savage and pretty sick. Anyway, what you're going to see in this video is we're going to go through a Dark Knight armor set and build that is extremely tanky but still does a ton of damage. This is going to be a build that is suited for Omega, but for typical fights in general. And so in this video, I'm also going to be teaching you how to play the Dark Knight and showing off a Dark Knight build against Omega itself. But first, let's actually get into the Dark Knight build itself. For my Dark Knight build on YouTube anyways, for all you YouTube goers, this is my Dark Knight build that uses a normal defense charm and doesn't use a special RNG charm or something like that. For our greatsword of choice, we are of course using the True Shadowbringer, and we are using a 4-piece of the Bale Burgonet, Cuirass, Gauntlets, and the Solarets. I don't know how to pronounce that. But we also have the Suja Sash Alpha because it's just a great armor piece, and we are rocking a Defense Charm 5. For all the folks out there that are screaming at me for using defense skills, shut up. This is my video and I like defense because it helps me not take as much damage. Anyway, before we get into the skills, here's a look at the decorations that I have rocking in this build. Go ahead and pause the YouTube video to take a look at that. Otherwise, let's get into the actual skills that we are rocking. As you can see, we have a myriad of skills and defense boost level 7, plenty of attack skills like resentment, latent power, maximum might. We even have divine blessing level 3 and speed eating level 3. Well, let's take a closer look at the build itself with the special skills that come on the weapon and also the armor set with the 2-piece bonus and the 4-piece bonus. The first skill that we have for a weapon skill, this is coming from the True Shadowbringer itself. The skill Darkside states, performing certain level 2 or higher charge slashes temporarily increases attack but also deals self-damage. So this is a risky weapon that gets you extra damage but damages you in the process, kind of like an actual Dark Knight from Final Fantasy XIV if you are unaware. Dark Knight in FF14 is all about using your health pool as a tank to tank attacks, but play a bit more of a risky game, but also deal really good damage. And that's the point of the build in Monster Hunter Wilds as well. The next skill that we need to skip over and take a look at is the Soul of the Dark Knight. And since this is a 4-piece armor set, we do have the Soul of the Dark Knight level 4, the Blackest Night. But starting with Dark Arts, a 2-piece requirement, having recoverable damage increases elemental attack, and some greatsword level 3 charge slashes are strengthened. But we also have the 4-piece set, the Blackest Night, allows you to perform the special action, the Blackest Night. So let's not talk about this any further, let's actually just hop over to the training area. So first let's take our equipment off just so I can show you exactly how it works. So with the greatsword itself, we do still have the active skill, Darkside. Now a quick little reminder, Darkside states that it has to be a level 2 or higher charge slash. So if we do a typical slash, it won't do anything. And even if we get to a level 1, it's pretty much nothing again. However, as you can see, when we get to level 2, you will see a special effect happen. And we did take some self-damage. Now, as you can see, our attack is at a 231 rating of raw damage. Now, when we do activate Darkside, you're going to see the buff in the top left, right above our health bar, now activated, and you'll see that our attack has gone up to 253. Meaning it's around a 10% increase. Next, let's talk about a 2-piece set bonus by equipping the helmet and the chest. Now we have the Soul of the Dark Knight, the Dark Arts. Having recoverable damage increases elemental attack, and some greatsword level 3 charge slashes are strengthened. Now you notice that at level 2, nothing really changes. Darkside just activates like normal. You'll also notice that Resentment also activated, so let's take a quick look at Resentment as well. Resentment literally just gives us extra attack when we have recoverable damage. So this build is all about incurring damage, which we actually just do ourselves when we're dealing damage to activate Darkside. But the Soul of the Dark Knight with the Dark Arts also increases our elemental attack, and this is a dragon attack greatsword as well. So some really good stuff and synergy going on here. But back to the Dark Arts, you'll now notice that at level 3, we actually fire off wave beams. They even have some range to them as well. You'll notice that up close, we now hit for 2 attacks because of this. And this goes on all of our level 3 normal swing attacks in our normal combo. However, you will notice that it doesn't activate on an aerial swing or anything like that. And it also doesn't activate on a level 3 offset attack. Now, as I stated before, you'll also notice that it has a ton of range on it as well. It's only a fraction of the damage that you would get off of a true charge slash, but hey, a little damage is a little damage. Now let's activate our 4-piece bonus set for the Blackest Night. The Blackest Night is actually a special skill that is equipped to your item bar, but what this does mean is that we can also equip it to our radial menu. As you can see, I have it right here. Blackest Night states, reduces health and creates a barrier around you. Counterattacks when the barrier fades or is destroyed. This is an essential tank skill in Final Fantasy XIV for the Dark Knight class. Now, I know this because I've played Final Fantasy XIV, although I always played Paladin actually. But you'll notice that we can use it from the item bar, as I talked about before, and you'll notice that we do get the barrier erected around our character. When you use focus mode, you can turn your character. Eventually, your character will run out of time, dealing the Edge of Shadow attack. You also get put into the Dark Knight stance after it, just like Final Fantasy XIV as well, which is kind of cool. You can also cancel using the Edge of Shadow early if you want to by pressing the triangle or the Y button. And you can actually cancel out of it by evading as well. But the true use of this skill is by taking a huge hit or expecting a huge hit to be incoming. This is how the tank roll really does work in Final Fantasy XIV from attacks known as tank busters. If you incur enough damage during this barrier, you will not be killed. This is an impenetrable barrier, but at a cost, as it does unleash the most powerful attack possible, known as the Eventide. You'll also notice that it puts your health at the bare minimum as well, which is also exactly what happens in Final Fantasy XIV as well. But this is a risky move that the Dark Knight does want to employ, and it's better to have a healer on your team or somebody that you know can actually cover you. And that's basically how the Dark Knight set does work in Monster Hunter Wilds. Now let's get back into the skills of the build. Lending from some decorations, we do have full guard and full guard up. Guard level 3 greatly decreases the impact of attacks and reduces stamina depletion by 50%. This is a very worthwhile skill when you are tanking with the Dark Knight, and especially as you are dealing self-damage, you want to have your guard be as strong as possible. So we did pair it with guard up as well, which reduces damage taken by 80% and allows us to guard against ordinarily unblockable attacks. A must-have for Omega and a lot of monsters. We also have a dragon attack up. This is just coming from a decoration I have that does happen to have guard and dragon attack. And of course, we did go over Dark Side already. Next, we also have Defense Boost level 7. What? Okay, so level 7 isn't exactly necessary. Honestly, even just getting Defense Boost level 3 is pretty much the most worthwhile defense boost that you can get, as it does give you the barrier to entry of defense plus 5%. However, I like Defense Boost level 7. I like just jacking it up as much as possible, especially as monsters do hit harder than ever in Monster Hunter Wilds, and we generally have very low defense values. And let's face it, we're not trying to be speedrunners here. Even I make mistakes sometimes and get whooped. So the defense boost does have my back, and it can make all the difference. Next, we have Resentment level 5. A lot of this is coming from the Bale armor itself. Increases attack when you have recoverable damage, and since this build does deal self-damage, we get an extra true raw attack value of 25 pretty much nearly all of the time, unless you're getting healed by some friends or anything like that. Latent Power level 5, while active, Infinity is plus 50%, and we have reduced stamina depletion by 50% as well. For those who don't know, Latent Power pretty much just activates on its own after a certain amount of time, or if we've taken a certain amount of damage as well. So Latent Power is a nice skill that kind of just works regardless of whether you activate it or not. Now, the stamina depletion doesn't seem like it would be very good on a greatsword set, as the greatsword doesn't really use stamina. However, guarding against attacks does actually require a lot of stamina, and so this also helps in that department as well. Maximum Might level 3 is also one of the better offensive skills in Monster Hunter Wilds. It seems like most endgame armor sets always come with Maximum Might and Latent Power now, but Maximum Might increases your affinity if stamina is kept full for a period of time. So Latent Power does go really nicely with Maximum Might, and when you are doing typical greatsword charge swing combos, that doesn't actually take any stamina as well. So you pretty much always have a 30% affinity increase while you are getting into some of the good attacks like the True Charge Slash. Next up, we have Divine Blessing level 3. This is coming from the Suja Sash Alpha. Has a predetermined chance of reducing the damage you take, and at level 3 by 50%. We just randomly take only half damage. Combine this with the defense boost, and because this is more of a tanky build that is also very harming, so it's a little bit of a risky build. However, not exactly, because we do have the defense boost and divine blessing to cover us. Next up, we also have speed eating level 3. This I have in here specifically because, well, actually, I really like speed eating. It's one of the best utility skills in Monster Hunter, I think. If you've never tried speed eating, you really got to give it a try. But because we are self-damaging, and if you don't exactly have a healer with you, or if you're just using this build for general purposes, and maybe you did get the eventide off, you're going to be at like 1 HP. Therefore, this will probably really help you out to start healing immediately. And combined with quick sheath level 2 as well, increases sheathing speed after we do use the eventide if our weapon is out or something like that, or if we're just low on health in general. Because of the self-damaging attacks, we can quickly put our weapon away and make use of the speed eating. Next up, we also have a point of agitator. This is just kind of extra in the build. Attack +4 and affinity +3 when the monster is enraged. This is better when it's at level 5, as you get a whole 5% increase from level 4 to level 5, as you can see. But this is just kind of an extra skill that does help us with our attack. And finally, going into the last page, we do have the Soul of the Dark Knight with the Dark Arts and the Blackest Night set bonus in here. This build is actually very, very, very simple. And like I said before, I did use a defense charm 5 to make this build a little bit easier for people to get into if you are able to clear the normal Omega Planetus just a couple times to get this armor set. Well, okay, maybe a few times. However, if you do want to see a more fleshed out build, I also have a secret charm that is a bit more RNG, so this charm might actually depend on what you have. But look at this bad boy. We have Protective Polish level 3 and Defense Boost level 4 with 2 level 1 slots, so it's literally an upgrade to the defense charm, as I'm able to get 2 defense jewels in this bad boy, giving me defense boost level 6 actually, and protective polish level 3. So good, ladies and gentlemen. But because of this, I do have all of these skills, as you can see: defense boost level 7, resentment level 5, latent power level 5. We even have our quick sheath up to level 3 because of this too. Really, really good stuff, and with protective polish on as well. However, a nice barrier to entry armor set or build is this YouTube version for pretty much anybody can use, just with some hard work by getting that defense charm. Now let's actually show off the build in action. For this, I'm going to use some support hunters, and I'm just going to queue up the normal Omega Planetus. So if you're having some trouble, this video will also serve to show you exactly how I fight it as a tank. First thing we want to do when we get in here is use our palm motif. Whatcha! And let's try to get our enmity. All right, we got its enmity now. Very good. Let's use something like the Blackest Night. Let's just sit tight. Nice, eventide. Wow, 1,200 damage. Holy crap. Yeah. Very nice phase 1, if I do say so myself. All right, now if anybody doesn't know with Omega Planetus, the first thing he does when you do go in here is the mustard bomb. So we're gonna let one of our NPC support hunters actually go in first. And right here, we can actually use our Soul of the Pictomancer to get our wing motif started. Now we have to grab our enmity again. We're gonna wanna drop rocks on this monster. Nice, we do have a wound on the face. And we did drop a shield by breaking a face wound, if you didn't know. So as you can see, the tank roll is very, very, very important. Is our special attack up? It is. However, we are protected in this bubble as long as we stay in it. Get him, Kai! Get him, Olivia! Oh, a knockout? What? Oh my god, they're too strong, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, look at our health though. Holy crap. Okay, this is what I meant, ladies and gentlemen. We really got to heal ourselves with our speed eating. Very good. Okay, we got the enmity again. Let's actually draw it over away from our NPC support hunters. And let's drop some rocks. Boom! 3,000. Perfect, block that. Nice, Kai's getting rid of the mustard bomb. Let's use our palm motif. Let's use our Blackest Night. Eventide! God, I love that attack. It is so sick. Let's see if we can get this other rock as well. You know you want to come over here. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. He just won't come over here. Come on. There we go. Boom! 3,000! Holy shit. Yeah. Wow, man, the support hunters are really beating his ass. Oh, phase 2 is done. Very, very nice. Let's get a sharpen in real quick. All right, phase 3. Blood of Shadow. That's such a sick name, dude. Wow. Ooh, drop a rock? Maybe? Is that gonna hit? Got him. Actually knocked him out of his larboard wave cannon. What's Blackest Night? That was a close one. Woo! Very good use of the Blackest Night, as you can see right there. We got a very quick, like, 1,000 damage, you know? Now, there is actually a big-ass ice wall right here, but I'm going to show you guys something that you can use it for and get a guaranteed ice wall every single time. But that's not actually coming up yet, so we have to attack and fight a little bit more. Can't even talk right now. Ugh! Tank through that. Oh, head broken! That's what I like to see. Man, this build just does so much damage. Crap, that didn't actually protect me right there. Oh my God, this is looking dangerous. All right, let's use our Mega Potion. Speed Eating, very, very, very good. Damage threshold reached, Delta attack authorized. Okay, this is where Nursilla is gonna come out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're using an offset attack, pay attention to this right here, okay? But Nursilla's coming, like right there, okay. Let's charge an offset attack. Wow! Guaranteed every time, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Make sure to pay attention to that. Nursilla is super annoying here, and you really don't want to be dealing with Nursilla longer than you have to. You know what I'm saying? See, like, look at that. Why'd that deal so much damage? My God. Oh, crap. Crap, not the Marlboro, no! Not the Marlboro! Oh, did I kill it in time? I think so. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that was close. Nice. Slayed it. Very, very good support team. Very good. Okay, being chilling here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Terra Knights, check this out. After the laser beam, he's always in the perfect position to fire the crumbling wall. Boom! Good. Yeah! And he's got another wound on the face. Oh my God. This is a smackdown. Yeah! All right, we should be protected from the shield because we did break another face wound. Let's use our Blackest Night. Protect against this. Eventide! Oh, wow, he actually... Oh, wow, Rosso actually gained his enmity. Oh, crap. That was a close one. Honestly, that's not even such a bad thing because, like, we take a lot of damage, you know? Oh, let's get in here real quick. That was a close one. Oh, gosh. Maybe we can actually just charge in here, barely. Get him with, like, the flood of shadow attacks. Oh, that's the end of phase 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's so funny how he does, like, one little attack and dips at the same time. He's, like, really scared of losing, and he's doing, like, the scummiest shit possible now. All right, Terra Knights, let's bring this home. Oh, nice. A mount in the 4th phase, his most dangerous phase. Ah, crap. I got hit by that. Going down. Yeah. Take that. Wow, we're really kicking its ass. Oh my god, we're just destroying it. Tackle through that. Oh crap, let's actually tackle into here, because that's going to protect us. That was a close one. Oh crap. Can we do our eventide in time? Blackest Night? Okay, we didn't get hit by anything, but that's good. Oh man, really scary stuff after you get that eventide pulled off. Oh crap, I'm out of healing. Do we say screw it? Yeah! Get off of me! Yeah! Flood of Shadow! Ah! We have no health, but we're still in it, baby! Oh my god! What? Ah! Alright, we probably should heal at this point. Any physical attack can actually hit us. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to see if I can actually get through the rest of this without healing. Maybe the support hunters got my back. I don't know. I want to see if I can get through this. If I die, then whatever. Who cares? I'm not going to fake it either, you guys. I'll show you the feints at the end. Yeah, I won't fake it. That'd be ridiculous. Oh my god, that could have ended me. Palm motif. Oh wow, there's a weak spot or something over yonder. Let's knock him out of that by hitting a wound. Nice. No more mustard bomb. Boy, combat modules. Oh my, those could actually be the end of me. Oh my god, this fist is gonna be the end of me. Oh my god, I blocked it. Oh, I need some natural healing. Ah! Oh, I hit him with the rock! Oh, I knocked him over! Let's go! Oh, shit! Oh my god, I have a shield I can pick up too. Oh my god. What? Oh, okay, alright, guys, I lost. Okay, it happened. Whatever. I'm not sweating it. As you can see, this is obviously very doable. I probably should have just gone and restarted. I did it for the video, okay? I did it for you guys. So. Oh my god, it takes forever to get back over here, man. I'm still not even all the way there. Oh my gosh. My god, I gotta save my teammates. Yeah! 73, are you kidding? That was not worth it. My god, oh, baby rage. Okay, this is another thing I'm gonna show you, Terra Knights. After he's done with his the third attack in his baby rage attack, we go in at a diagonal angle and hit any of his legs to get a weak spot. As you can see, they all have one. Oh, God! Ugh. Okay, maybe this guy is a little bit hard, even on the normal mode, huh? All right, with MRV missile, you really just got to keep moving and to watch your stamina. That's all you can really do. If you get put in a bad, like, sequence of it, it's like the worst thing ever. Okay, I think that's the last one. Oh my god! Whoa. Olivia brought hers into me! What the hell was that? Okay, I guess I brought mine into her as well. But... see if I can grab Enmity again. Nice. Oh, we do not want to stand in the mustard bomb. Oh, nice. We dodged the max HP penalty thing. That thing sucks. Let's block it with the... oh my god. I'm getting it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! Use Blackest Night to get us out. Oh my god. That was a close one. Jesus. Oh, laser cannon. Okay, now we're going to side strafe this a bunch. And once he's just about done, we're going to use our wing motif to get a little head start on it. Nice! Nice job, Terra Knights, NPC computer team who's absolutely busted. All right, YouTube chat from the future, please wish me luck. I'm going to get a nodule right now. Right now. Right, please. Please. Oh, come on. YouTube chat, give me strength. Come on, man. Oh, you guys did it. Oh my god, wow. YouTube chat from the future, you guys are like, oh my god, you guys are so good to me. I swear to God. Ah, duty complete. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, that is going to do it for today's video, Terra Knights. Ladies and gentlemen, I really do hope you had a good one. I really love this armor set, this play style, and it's just so much fun to actually have kind of a more risky play style where you're actually dealing self-damage to do big buttloads of damage as well. Anyway, I love the Omega Planetus fight, man. Capcom did a really good job. I just love the difficulty of this fight, and I think that this guy is an absolute beast, but I have such a good time clearing him. But all I have left to ask you is, would you like to see a video where I try to solo Omega Planetus with every weapon? Do you want a full guide teaching you how to beat Savage Omega in multiplayer, but also by yourself? And my final question for this video, is Savage Omega too hard of a monster? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I highly ask you to consider it. I'm on my way to a big goal of 50,000 subscribers, and every little bit helps. And if you want to catch any of my live streams, I usually live stream once a week over on Twitch on the weekends. There you can catch me doing all kinds of solo challenges, but also playing with you guys. In fact, I'll actually be running some Omega Planetus this Friday at 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So come stop by and say hello, or consider joining our Terra Knights community Discord. But that's all I've got for today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, Terra Knights, I hope you had a good one. This has been Terra. I'm signing off, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace!